Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, a small little science project. So I've been thinking, what about if we spend our currency and buy Cyruses? So usually one way to do it is like, yo, I have a Cyrus, but I just cannot do it. So I'm gonna pay a carry, like either like one Exalt or something for Awakener 8 or whatever, or like split the loot and whatnot, right? I do the opposite. I'm asking people, yo, can I buy your Cyrus? And I did that 60 times. So this is like Soul Ice Mistress here is having the last Cyrus that I'm going to buy. And I wanted to see, do I make profit out of buying 60 Cyrus? And the thing how we did that is I want to see Awakener level 9. This is this one over here. So you get this once you have your skill points over here. Here we have Atlas Awakened +1, so this is now Awakener 9. So I wonder, like, before we're gonna take a look into any, like, what dropped, how much I made or lost, and before we're gonna do this last Cyrus over here for some showcase on the accuracy stacker, I want to mention two things. First of all, I personally cannot prove if the Awakener that they sold to me, basically for 1.5 Exalts, was Awakener 9 or not. I cannot prove that. I could technically tell everybody, yo, hop on Discord, do screen share, and make a screenshot that it's Awakener 9. So this is something I cannot prove because Awakener 8 and 9 both have monster level 84 if you enter Cyrus, right? But since I've done all 60 of those today on stream, and I ask people for Awakener 9, and I'm paying 1.5 Exalts per, I think, like, maybe if one or two people, like, forgot about this, it may be an Awakener 8, but overall, I think we are fine with all being Awakener 9. The second thing that I want to mention is this note over here. It's the Tamagotchi Awakening, right? Which says, Cyrus Awakener of Worlds has 50% increased chance to drop an Awakened Support Gem. If you would technically farm Cyrus all day long, this would probably worth doing. Some of the carries had this enabled, some not. The reason why I don't wanted this, or at least, like, if it's there, perfect. If not, don't worry about it, because then I would have to pay another 4 unmaking orbs. These are these weird orbs over here, so people could actually respec, and that would be that would cost me, like, it's 10 chaos a piece, so that would be 4 orbs. I think it's 4 orbs, right? 1, 2, yeah. That would be 40 chaos extra every single Cyrus to make them be, like, half dead, right? So, keep in mind, this was bought Cyruses. I personally think all of them were Awakener 9, but not all of them had this one, the Tamagotchi, enabled, just because there would be an extra 40 chaos that I would have to pay, so they enable that on their skill tree. So, okay. With that being said, we're gonna now do the last Cyrus, which is Awakener level 9, hopefully. The problem is he's in there, so wait a second. You can leave the Cyrus room, so the boss doesn't have, like, extra HP. Gonna wait a little bit here. Overall, it was quite an interesting thing. This now, if we talk about the, oh god, portals locked. Just carry things, right? So, what I want to mention here, this is the Aura Stacker in its current form. We are running 64,000 accuracy with the Replica Shroud and the Darkness Enthroned. Usually, I'm actually playing with an Expo Chest, still locked. So usually I would play with my Expo Chest over here, as well as a Headhunter, those two items. Now, for these boss carries, I'm using the Darkness Enthroned plus the Replica, just because it's single target. I don't need an Expo for clear and stuff like that. How to unlock? Yo, stream. Does somebody have another Cyrus up? It's somewhere in the hideout settings. Ah, god damn it. That's, like, uncool, you know? I asked for somebody that has a Cyrus so we can make this right away, and now he doesn't know how to unlock these portals. I think it was on settings, on decorations. Decorations, bottom side, prevent others from using portals, blah blah blah. Maybe we get this. Maybe we get this. So, if we talk about the gear real quick, so we're making a small update over here. I finished crafting the quiver. I almost finished crafting the amulet. The only thing that's missing here is the remove at lightning, which I already spent like 40 or 50 remove at lightnings. I got like half of them are T2. The rest, I just don't hit T1. I don't know. It's kind of a curse. The boots were already done. The expo chest was already done, but I'm going to revamp it. That means that I want to have a different chest because at the moment I'm using additional curse. But in my entire gear, I don't have an extra curse. I only have the assassin's mark over here on the gloves. But when the chest has one additional curse, I could run an early weakness and stuff like that. But I couldn't really find the right gloves because +1 friends is mandatory, and the second stat, you know, getting those things is quite rare. And I'm really trying to, but, you know, I have them on auto search since 2 weeks since I played this build. They're just not popping up, which makes it a little bit hard to get, and that's why I decided to remove the additional curse and go for the Hunter modifier, physical damage taking as chaos damage. That's actually the next plan. But as you saw, damage is getting kind of ridiculous. So at the moment, I think with this setup that I'm having here is round about 40 million Shaper DPS or so. Or Cyrus DPS for the new kits. And this is Awakener 9 should be. So as you see, it says monster level 84. As I said, I cannot prove if it's 8 or 9, but in the end, it doesn't really matter too much, right? So we are in phase 3, so we're not going to use any flasks, so we have it for the last phase. And then we're going to pick up the loot, pay for the Sirus, and then we're going to take a look at the write-down, how that looks like. So as I said here, no flask charges. But it's like... nice lag. GGG, if you're watching, fix your servers, please. You know? I spent easily over $10 in this game. Nah, I'm just kidding. I spent easily over $100 in this game. Nah, just kidding. I spent over 1,000. Nah, kidding. Dude, never mind. I'm paying a lot for this game, okay? I probably pay half of the employees from GGG. Can you just make my client not buggy? That would be insane. Because I'm crashing like 20-30 times a second, and these lag spikes are actually insane. Never mind. We are in the last phase. No golem, because I have this on cost for damage taken, which is kind of sad. Let's see, I'm actually killing myself. Ah! Damage! Boop! Added cold. So, the damage starts to be fine, so I'm killing Cyrus before he's actually teleporting away, so that's good. Dude, if he would have just critted me, that would be, like, awesome, or not that great. Imagine doing a Cyrus showcase and then you actually, die. So, thank you. Good. That was number 60. And now we're gonna take a look into the write-down. Was it worth, buying 60 Cyruses? So, these are all items from Cyrus. They're all item level 86. This is a dump tip for 25C. If something sells, it's calculated in. All these items are not calculated just because, like, if they haven't sold by now in today's stream, then probably it's like 5 chaos, 10 chaos, or just vendor trash, right? So, there is one more added cold, which is new. This is currently 1 exalt, okay. So, in my write-down here, awakened, added cold damage, 1 piece for 100 chaos, so 1 exalt, which makes a total of 21 gems dropped. And here we have another, like, thread of hope that is somewhere over here. Thread of hope number 7, which is 60. And those 2 items, as I said, I'll just pop them in these random drops in my dump tabs. If they sell, they're calculated in. If not, then yeah, whatever, not get calculated in. Good. So, that means I paid 9,000 chaos for buying 60 Cyruses with 1.5 exalts per piece. So, this is actually a high price. I've seen people buying or selling them for 1x a piece. Doesn't matter if it's Awakener 8 or 9. I've seen a couple with like 1.3. I don't want to be the scammer to my stream, so I said, you know what, I'll pay 1.5x a piece, which is, times 60 is 9,000 chaos that I spend it, which is about 90 exalts. Like, that's like so good with these exalt exchange ratio from 100 chaos. And let me pull up something here. Yeah, kind of fine now, it doesn't matter. Good. So, what did we get? We did get 20... 27 Crown of the Inward Eye. They are currently selling for 3 chaos apiece. We got 25 Gloves of the Val Orbs that we're gonna Val after we talked about this project. Then we got 7 or 8, actually 8 Thread of Hopes, but one of those was a -10 that sells for 1.5 exalts. Then we got 13 Awakener Orbs that are apparently 3.5 exalts a piece, which I am now able to bulk sell. So if I say stock 10, how many people have a 10 in stock? None. You know, I'm like literally currently the only guy that has over 10 Awakener Orbs in on bulk, which means I personally could probably sell it for 4 or even 4.5 exalts to any like crafter guild or whatever. So keep that in mind if you sell bulk, right? Then for the random sales, we have 1 pair of gloves with +1 frenzy that people use to Awakener Orb. That's like the currency over here. Then we have like 2 trash sales and 1 Hunter 2-tone boots, item level 86 from Cyrus as well, which sold for 1.3 exalts. Then we got a bunch of these watchstones. Usually they are going for some currency, you know, but nowadays with 3.13 Ritual League, with the Atlas expansion, Echoes of the Atlas, with people running this new cool watchstones, you know, these are trash. Like, if you see the 3 chaos a piece perfectly rolled, you know, they're trashed, you know. It's like a waste of currency, you know. Like all of these, like, I don't know how many these are, like 20 or so. We talk about 1 exalts total for all of them, right? And then we have like a bunch of Awakened gems that we have over here. The best one was Awakened Chain that sells for 7 exalts or 7.3. Then we had an Awakened Critical Strike that was 4.5 exalts. And the last one, I think, was Melee Damage, was 3.3. And Awakened Ally Damage for 2.2. That's it, you know. All the other ones are usually like trash. 4 chaos for added fire damage, you know. 15 chaos for cold pen, void manipulation, like, you know, the trash one. So no spell echo, no awakened multi-strike, no nothing. And based on my calculations, the total amount that I spent was 9,000. The total amount that I made was around 8,760. Which would technically mean that we lost currency. We lost actually 2.4 exalts over here. So the question is though, is it worth it or not? So I cannot really tell you the answer, to be honest. If you say, dude, my Cyrus always drop the worst shit ever, you could probably sell it for 1.5 exalts, you know? But thinking about, I dropped 21 Awakened gems. If only one of those would be a Spell Echo or what is else like sells good, a Multi-Strike, for example, you would be big in the profit. You know, I'm just pretty much even. But in the other hand, you're not allowed to forget, okay? I've been doing this for an entire day now. That was like 5 hours, 6 hours, and I had like since I'm a streamer and I streamed that one, and I asked people, yo, can I buy your Cyrus for 1.5x? I really had like a fast playthrough, so I did 60 Cyruses within 6 hours. If you are not doing that, if you're not a streamer and you're looking to buy Cyruses off TFT, you probably get a better price, but it will take you a lot longer. So in 6 hours, I lost 2.4 exalts. If I would not do any Cyruses and just map and just like, 2.4 exalts, right? What is this? Like, I run a map with Sana and I sell like 2 or 3 harvest crafts and I made like 5-6 exalts, you know, within like 30 minutes or so, whatever. How lucky are you with the growth spawning? So overall, I would not recommend it, okay? So I think buying or selling Awakener is actually a waste of time. I personally am a fan. When I got Cyrus, I just do him. If I get something, that's great. If not, whatever. Let's go next, okay? That would be my overall assumption to this. Good. So, fun time. How many Valorbs do I have? 150. I mean, all it takes is a good pair of Gloves of the High Templar to make big profit. You guys know that. You know, our stackers, dude, I know some Gloves of the High Templar selling for mirrors, you know? So, if you're wondering, yo, why don't you not quality this one? Why don't you not link it? These can be changed after being corrupted, okay? So I don't have to worry, you know, like I can just throw a Valorb on it. Now it's corrupted, it got a white socket, but I can still like do quality on it or change the sockets and the links and whatnot. So don't worry about it. You can do that, you know, as long as they don't break. So Let's see, I got 150 Himbeer Syrup 9CL, perfect this tap. I got like 150 Val Orbs, and let's see if we can make some really good ones, right? So, first one, boom. Level of Socratic Curse Gems. Vulnerability. Wait, we're gonna do this different. I think we're gonna throw one Val Orb on actually each. And then we're gonna vendor all of the other ones, and then we're gonna see how many implicits is the highest that we can go. I think that's the right call here. So, one died. And then a bunch of, like, nothing happened. Yo, what the fuck? Out of 25 gloves on the first Val Orb, only one died. That's insane. Like, usually all of mine die on the first Val Orb. Okay. Number 2. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I see one bricked because it lost the links. I saw another one break. Ooh, okay. So, let's see. Nothing. Oh, next one bricked. Next one brick. Spell. Oh, next one brick. Oh, next one brick. I think we're gonna check the first time after 3 Val Orbs, I think, right? Oh, this guy. This actually still alive. Okay, they are like, these are the winner gloves, dude. They are the winner gloves. Okay, so we can actually just vendor those. What the fuck is this shit? Crusader gloves? They're probably better than the other ones, right? Ooh. Insane. Good. So, they're survivors. As I said, these pair of gloves, they already survived 4 Val Orbs, so that's actually not bad. The other ones, I think, yeah, we're gonna hit them with another Val Orb Salve, okay? Boom. Let's go. How many bricked? Nothing happened, nothing happened. That one is not bad. Okay, here we have one brick, another brick. So we are on Val Orb number 3, another brick. Alright. Okay. Now we're actually on the good parts, right? So let's get rid of those real quick. Because I don't really care what stats they have. If they break, they're gone. They are vendor trash. Good. What is good? Projectile and Curse Gems. I don't know. Doesn't look fancy. Despair and Max Life doesn't look fancy. 1 Max Frenzy can be good. Projectile, Energy Shield, and Ally Weakness. This one should be worth something. We're talking about 2 Exalts. 6 Exalts with Energy Shield. That's not bad. Attack Speed. What is this? Aura Gems, Frenzy, and Despair. I don't think so. 4 Exalts? That's like pretty good. Okay. AoE and Despair? I don't think so. 2 slotted, like whatever. Curse and Trap? Nope. AoE, Curse, and Vulnerability? I don't think so, just because Curses and Vulnerability... Wait. It doesn't show my Vulnerability. 2x. Ally Weakness. You know what? YOLO. Oh no, one of the good ones bricked. Oh, four implicits. Who else bricked? You bricked. You bricked. Another brick. Uh-oh. Brick. Brick. Okay. 6 more. Down the toilet. What are the survivors? Hey, you know, we're not gonna settle down on this trash 1 or 2x gloves. We need the big money, dude. The big money. At least they need to be worth more than 2.4x, right? So I think we make profit now. AoE, Curse, and Vulnerability, so nothing changed on those. They, like, survived 4 Val Orbs without even giving a fuck. Like, seriously, they didn't even get it. We need to rip that. Never mind. Actually, never mind. What? Hey, there's some strong gloves here. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, AoE, Curse, Vulnerability haven't changed. Temp chains, dude, hey, 3 implicits or, like, fuck, what is this gloves? No. So we're gonna Val them, you know, like, what is this? They don't change at all. Yeah, good for you. So, boom. That. Boom. Oh, 3 implicits, 3, boom, boom. Oh, got it. Alright, so we're down to a couple gloves with 3 implicits. AoE, Curse, Vulnerability, trash. Max life, ally weakness, and spell crit. Yeah. Yeah. I think. 1 pair for 8x. That's not bad. Temp chains, enfeeble, and spell crit. Temp chains, enfeeble, spell crit. That sounds like Blade Vortex. Poison. 2x. 2x. Boom. Got him. Okay. Dude, I'm like so bad at wasting, like good at wasting currency. ES life, despair. That's not good. No. And it's gone. Okay, perfect. Next one. AoE attack speed, spell crit. So spell crit and, I mean, if it would be attack speed and base crit, okay, but spell and attack speed, nah, dude, give me something better. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, good. We're down. Projectile, curse, and the spear. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh, that could be worth something. 1x? Come on. Boom. Projectile, AoE, curse, and despair. Okay, we got another +2. And no, there is none on the market. But they go for 2 exalts. What is this? ED Contagion Gloves? And here we have 1 Frenzy, Vulnerability, Despair. That's actually some Bleed Gloves. There's actually some Bleed Gloves. Spell crit, ES. Boys, I feel it. I need to have these 5 implicit gloves, you know? 5 implicits or not good enough, okay? Let's go. I mean, these have 4. That has 4. So we need to get, boom. 2 level of socketed gems and boop. Ally weakness, I think. Holy shit. That's some really good gloves right there. We have +5 with, what is it? Vulnerability. Oh, 30x, dude! Oh, 30x! Okay, and vulnerability. That's, dude, okay, 30x, good. Duration, spell crit, what is this? 10x? Okay, so 40x maybe. Then we have AoE projectile curse with despair, a perfect combination for some big-ass, like, blight gloves or whatever. It's just a question like 10x, so that's like easily 10x. And then we have vulnerability, despair with frenzy charge and aura gems. I want to have a 5th implicit. Oh, dude, what is going on here? Dude, base crit. These are sick for like bleed or some shit. Vulnerability is increasing physical damage and bleed. Despair is increasing damage over time. 1 max frenzy with almost perfectly rolled base crit and AoE gems. I personally think I just made a fucking 100 exalts out of those gloves, dude. Holy shit. Dude, you know, fuck Cyrus, buy gloves, buy all the gloves, dude. 25 chaos, it's fun. Holy. And if you wonder, like, yo, mbX, why are you not volleying these? I mean, personally, I should, okay? I'm a gambler, I know I should, but just the sheer fact that we generated 1 5 implicit and 3 that have 4 really good implicits, I'm done, you know? I need to sell those. I need to see how much money I made, dude. You know, fuck Cyrus, dude. Awakener 8, 9, like, whatever, dude. Buy those gloves. Gloves with the high tempo, a bunch of Val Orbs, and get your money going. Alright, guys. Whew, what a video, dude. Holy shit. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.